Test. 1, 2, 3. Yo, just drinking some coffee. I haven't been crazy drinking loads of coffee today. What's up, Custard Tart? You need to get back on the booze and drugs. Nah, I'm saving up so I can have a better stream, dude. When I use OBS and shit again. going to be sick. But I do actually feel like I should drink some 0% beers. Lol. Yeah. I do need to get back on the drugs, so it's funny. It's too difficult. I spoke to these people. These people come to the house from the council to talk to me and shit, right? But they told me to apply online to get a house, but it would take years. I fell over earlier and scalded my hand. Well, it wasn't a proper scald, but it was kind of like it. What is that? Pickle and crackers. What's up, bro? Yeah. I got myself a coffee. Is that alright? I said, is that alright? Doesn't take years. Ask Lord J. Oh, has he been doxed, does he? I'm gonna go out for a cup of tea, mate. Can you spare a brew for an old traveller? That'd be like a pilgrim, man. I wouldn't get a fucking train. Yeah. Fresh. Watata. This jumper's alright, you know. A viewer bought it for me. Shout out the viewer. Shout out the viewers, yeah. Shit, there isn't even any. Of course there is. Do 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 do. Let's put some music on. Coffee needs to be chill. Maybe we should dash some water, room temperature water tower in it. Or some water here. It's been daft. Oh, the coffee's banging. I don't know what to listen to. Phone's charging nicely. Controller, it's hanging in there. Got a little bit of weed. I said I wasn't going to smoke any, but I ended up doing 2 bong hits. Well, a couple. Lol. I've just smoked some weed and I'm drinking coffee.
That's right. VJDII, you versus you is what it always comes down to. Yeah. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. We get the hell out here in the Wave Universe.
Hello. That's funny still. That's funny earlier. Not today. Maybe another day. I was thinking about doing some MDMA. That would be funny. Do it on stream, but I'd have to find other things to do. There'll be 2 streams, and one will be gaming, I think. I'm just thinking. I don't know what bits is in Uncharted Part 4. I don't know what bits are in that, if it's fun or not. The fucking multiplayer sure is fun. I think I've still got that game. You said coffee. Yeah. Thinking about we do some bong hit time. Where coffee, mate? I need some coffee. How much charge have I got? Oh wow, doing pretty well with charge. Listen to a DJ do loads of mixing and shit. It's cool, man. He hasn't uploaded in a few days, and he uploads pretty much every other day. So I don't know what's going on. Maybe he says in this episode, what's going on? It's always like his songs that already exist and loads of other shit. I need some coffee. This is sick. RS, big man. I'm on the coffee, sir. I listen to music. RS, man. I hope you're good, yeah? RS is legend, man. Why is man gay? I'm not gay. I want to go to Woburn Safari Parks, man. I want to go to Woburn Safari and Woburn Safari Park, man. You should go there, see the fucking lions and everything. And you can go on the water on these giant fucking swan boats. Want to do both them activities, yeah. Man, go on my own. I need to learn to drive. That'd be a sick stream. Bong hits in the scene. Know what man means. Yeah. What the fuck are you on about, RS? Bong hits, yeah. I medicate, man. So it takes 1 or 2 bong hits to be high for a while. I do some more. if I got weed, that is. I clean my bong regular, not with brushes or anything. There's just one or two parts. Like it's some new age fucking bong piece. At the end of it, it's like it's in two parts or something. Yeah. Yeah, it must. Dinner's time been cooked. Hello, Urban Productions.
That accordance with a set of facts.
Yeah, you what?
You have, very coherent theory. And the Orthodox
It is that who won.
keeping that idea at the forefront.
Nah, it didn't sound right. You can't see, you can't hear anything. Oh. Oh, so the wind doesn't blow it open. So the wind won't blow it open. Because the wood's broken in the middle where the little lock bill would be. So no lockwood works on the door. Drying out. D Jenny. As if D Jenny. Everyone's pretending to be each other. Yeah. I need this will do. This is wicked, man. It's awesome. Miss wouldn't be able to dance. I need to get a new TV. Nice. Coffee hands. Yeah, as long as it's in good taste, dude. You know what I'm saying? Some people made some well good ones. Lemon, what's it called? Lemon Bites was the best one. And apparently I knew who it was, but I don't believe him. Yeah. I don't speak to him anymore, so yeah. It's pretty well funny to see. Bongs. Where weed, I've been choking it, man. I was supposed to save it for 420. Oh no. It's funny though. I was supposed to save my weed for smoke on 420. Yeah. Yeah. I haven't got any money to get more. It costs money to get weed. I actually borrowed money to get this weed. I borrowed money to get weed online. Because my friends are cool. Just chilling, dude. Listen to music. I need to turn it up loads, but I'm not doing it. I'm just smoking the ganja. It's funny. Yo, them bong hits were recreational, of course. The weed is pretty good. Apparently it's sours, but I don't believe it. It's alright. I'm gonna get double the amount next time. Yeah. Yeah. Because I've only got like a day's worth and I started smoking. I've listened to Okay Don's last stream. He hasn't streamed in a few days. I don't know if he says something in this. The weed is okay, in other words, yeah. Nah, I'm not gay, man. I'm not gay, that's funny though. I went for my coffee to chill out. No, don't take me seriously. I've been a fucking fool on camera. It's getting high. Yeah, man, listen. I should try to let you guys be able to hear what I'm listening to. No, I can't do it. Fuck the angles up as well. Half a coffee. RS calling me gay. Hello, that's funny. It's funny. Right.
Talking with the person who gave us the he gave me the church Jordan Hall. And part of that is this idea, which is the religion that's not a religion, and trying to come up with a post-religious faith. Because here's the idea.
Coffee.
This is probably in some ways my most radical idea. I want to be what like Augustine did as the Roman Empire was falling. He laid the foundation. He laid the cultural positive grammar for an entirely different culture, and he sold the culture bottom up. He laid the cultural positive grammar for an entirely different culture.
What am I going to buy? Alcohol. When I break fast. No. I think he'll be day 56. I want to use Uber to buy steak and fucking peanut butter M&Ms. And fucking donuts as well. I need to do the hoovering. Do the hoovering, yeah.
lyrics adapted from Burton Browley's poem of 100 years ago. Yeah, G-O-O-D good with Joker. That's a classic. They all classics. Classics. We had to sleep in Mr. Waiting with Danica XX and the Dune Wave LP. Lyrics adapted from the works of Frank Herbert. What the fuck? What the fuck? Then we had Someone to Move. Wes Watson, my guy Wes. He found Diddy. Yeah, use this gospel. You know what I mean? Use this gospel. That's one of those rare meaning wave classics. The smart people like you adore. With John Viveki, obviously, I should have mentioned. With John Viveki, everyone loves John Viveki. How you doing? Whip it, Tessa. JC the Lionheart, appreciate you, my brother, says the family, and I love the behind closed doors music video. Yeah. Thank you very much. When did that come out? Monday, was it? Feels like a long time ago. Feels like a long time ago. We're counting down to playing for the first time, world exclusive, the brand new single from Meditations Volume 2, which is out in a week. It's out in a week. Can you believe it? This time next week, we'll be listening to it. Before then, though, we've got a single dropping tonight, midnight, everywhere. You can hear it here first. It's got Pete Parada on drums. It's got lyrics adapted from Meditations, Volume 2, Book 3.11, is it, I think? And it's called Stop Drifting. And we're going to be playing it very soon. We're also going to shout out Bleed Lama, who just dropped 5 subs on the chat in the manner of an utter lord. What an utter lord Bleed Lama be. Shouts out John Blessing, Isaac Schultz, James Miller, Samuel Maxwell, and Brother XX, Madhog, Madrax, who all got hit up with subs in the manner of righteous beings. Righteous beings, much excitement, so wow, says JC Lionheart. Sway!
What's the Urban Productions, you fucking bellend? You always comes in here well rude.
It almost is. That's what time it is. Time is a mystery.
Time's a mystery, yeah.
Alone, I hate you call my name and it feels like home. As a wise man once said. Oh, lady. Richard, the producer. It's gonna be
Cheese and
amazing.
crackers, yeah.
Yes, you're right.
That's what it's about, mate.
So
Cheese and
I'm playing here,
crackers.
I'm DJing, I'm playing Meaning Wave songs, and I'm
I
navigating
think you need
through
to
my
get some
Meaning Wave
more.
crates, the crates of Meaning Wave. And I have them organized by BPM and tempo and key and all sorts of emotions and words and things of that nature. And I'm moving through sections in my library. And up come songs from Meditations Volume 2. I can't play them. I can't play them. I want to play them, but I can't play them. Can't play them yet. And I'm like, wow, soon I'll be able to play them. That's fine. That's a delightful thing. Look at that. That's a delightful thing right there. Look at that. Something about 90s Japanese anime that is so beautiful. And nothing else comes close. It's incredible. Anyway. Captain Jack was here. He's in the studio. He sees my TVs. You see them a bit in the back there. You know, I got a bunch of CRT TVs. And he's like, you always got anime on? I was like, yes, I do. That's South. Yes, it is. And that's been the way for a long time, you know. I always wanted that. I remember I was watching, I think it was watching True Romance that made me realize. Because when I was little, we didn't have a television, right? We didn't have a TV. We had a lot of books. My auntie had a TV. I'd go around her house sometimes to watch the TV, maybe see the 18 or something, you know what I mean? Maybe see telly bugs at my granddad's house, you know what I mean? Shit like that. But like, you know, so we didn't have a TV in the house when I was little, and eventually we got one, but it wasn't too long before I moved out. I didn't really fuck with TVs that much. But I love movies, you know. I used to watch them on a projector, is what I did. I had a projector. I would download shit. Right? But I don't get buy DVDs. And I had, one of my favorite movies is True Romance. I don't know if you've seen True Romance. It's a great movie. Tony Scott directed it. It's the best Quentin Tarantino movie. Quentin Tarantino didn't even direct it, but it's wonderful film. There's a section in it where the protagonist, Clarence Worley, he goes, he gets with this girl, and she's a cool girl, but she ain't like long in the game or nothing. He was her first job, you know what I mean? So that's okay. And he goes to see Drexel, who's her pimp, who's Gary, guy who played Sid Vicious and Sid and Nancy, Gary Oldman, that was it. And Gary Oldman, he's playing a kind of like epic wicked character, he's got like scars and tattoos and dreads and so it's like a black guy kind of. But anyway, he's got this TV in the background that's playing kung fu movies on it, and it's kind of a part of the plot in a way. It's a really cool part of the plot. I don't want to spoil it in case you haven't seen the movie. You should go see the movie. It's great. But it was watching that first mate gave me the idea of like TV as an inspiration and a decoration. Like you could have a TV set and it could just be playing cool shit that you liked. So it's not this thing that's dictating to you. What I really objected to about TVs was the programming aspect. Like, they would just beam video into your brain. You didn't have much choice in it. You could flip between 4 channels, right? And they would all be, programming you essentially. I recognized that from a tiny baby. So I didn't like it. But then the idea of having a TV that was just hooked up to something that just played things that you thought were cool. Which for me would have been like the movies I liked, anime I liked, kung fu movies, that kind of thing, right? So at that point I was like, shit, that's what, my dream would be to have a bunch of them, not just one, but like a whole gang of CRT TVs, and they would always just be playing stuff that I find beautiful in the moving visual medium, That's what I now have in my life, and I love it a while, and it makes my life like better, It's part of the whole make it beautiful ethos. Make things beautiful and make beautiful things. And, as it says in the scene, you've been looking at me, and I know I'm pretty. Up there is...
Them fucking crackers are sick, man.
Titties out. And I know I'm pretty.
Philadelphia, mate.
There's a couple of titties. Exactly. Jonathan Randall's best scene. Is it White Boy Day? It ain't White Boy Day. Exactly. Incredible movies. Quentin Tarantino was absolutely nuke hot when he was writing that. He wrote that and Reservoir Dogs.
Yeah, I hope you guys are all cool, yeah.
Like, imagine
I've just been smoking a bit of weed today. I said I'm going to keep it, but bong after bong, it went.
I had half a mind to play the scene, but I don't want to spoil it for people who haven't seen it. So everyone go watch True Romance, and then we'll come back here next week, and I'll just play that.
Should be able to make an order on Friday, so it might come on Saturday. That'll be a cool order. Maybe I could get a fucking one of these pre-roll crazy things.
Or maybe not.
You want something? Hey, you drink some? No, man, I'm Marty. I want to talk to Drexel. What the fuck you want to talk to him about? What's about Alabama?
Chastened and purified, no wound, no abscess you will find. His life's not cut short by death, in the manner of an actor who...
What's about Alabama?
Yeah, lunch was good. There's no more Vita crackers left. Vita crackers are banging, man.
You ever see, boy? You ever saw for egg roll? You can entertain here from a little I Joe to Johnny Lano.
Uh, hey. No. Uh, what are you doing? What is in there? Yeah? Nothing? Yeah, I was just fucking around. I was trying to get a thing. Don't worry. I'm trying to rewrap the cheese. Yeah, I haven't. Just some pickle and stuff, man. Oh, and I had custard as well. What the?
Speak and play!
Like language, ayahuasca is a slow release DMT. Again, at a very high dose ayahuasca and a very high dose psilocybin, these entities begin to emerge.
Seen read good cake. Fucking long time away.
Episode of I Love Lucy, I call them by saying, "Come in, little green man." It's simply a permitting. It's simply an invocation. And then they approach like a Newari bear.
Bow! Unspeakably! 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 Big up, welcome to the channel. Passing it on as well, like an absolute lord. Absolute lord. Alright. Alright, the time has come. The time has come. I want you all to spam the fuck out the chat with them Marcus Aurelius emojis. With them nukes. We gotta summon. We gotta summon him. We gotta summon him hard. Before we do that, Richard, the producer, wants to know, Akira, what's the size of your shirt? I'm trying to get the size fit for my order. I got the broad shoulder shirt sizes fit. I got a medium. I'm wearing a medium, so the medium is kind of tight on me now. It used to be baggy on me, you know? So I got a medium. But there's a size chart on the website. Hang on. I believe. Unspeakably bizarre.
I've got some merch of this guy.
But if you go resources,
I'll show you if you want.
there is sizing charts on resources.
I haven't really worn it.
So you can check that out. And then if you have any more questions, just email inquiries@meaningwave.com and Mama Don will get you any extra information you could possibly require. That's right. And right now, if you use code SPRING, all caps, SPRING, you get 15% off your order at meaningwave.com. Now, where are all them markers? Okay, I'm seeing them.
Cheese and crackers, read
those
this
upper arms
guy.
of yours right now. Yeah, we got meaning. Oh, where's that thing? I'll show you that thing. Dun. Look at that little noise. I'll show you. Alright, without further ado, brand new from Akira the Don and Marcus Aurelius, we got Pete Parada on drums. Yo! Bob! Make some noise! Whoa! Shut up! Are you mad? Are you mad, blood? Good gosh!
Meaningwave.com, because happiness is a side effect of meaning.
Go! Where's my fucking cowbell?
kind? Do you wanna say what you so kind?
Yeah.
If you care at all for yourself, then do you wanna say what you so kind? If you care at all for yourself, then do you wanna say what you so kind?
Yeah.
If you care at all for yourself, then do you wanna say what you so kind? If you care at all for yourself, then do you wanna say what you so kind?
1, 2, 3, go. Hey, yo, make some noise.
Meaning Wave, have you made your ancestors' sacrifice worthwhile today?
Brand new, Cure the Don Marcus Aurelius, that hit streaming platforms at midnight. That's track 11 on the album. Features Pete Parada on the drums, formerly of The Offspring, currently on tour with The Defiance. Check out their album, it's banging. Go! Go! Man, like Richard, dude, the stylistic spectrum being covered so far is all over. I love it. Sam, this is my reward for a hard day's work. Thank you, Ancestor. Exactly. Man like Sway says, yo! Yeah, exactly. Exactly, yo. Meditations Volume 2 will be with us next week. Next week! Next week! CDs will be shipping around the same time. Sway says that would have me jogging to Vesuvius. Sheila says going deep. Zally. Zally. If you want to get your CDs and all that, you can still back the campaign. Where's that thing? We got a new producer in the past, since the campaign finished, which is nice. It's nice getting producers after campaign's finished. Shouts out to the new producer. Shouts out to the OG producers. Shouts out to everyone who's backed this campaign. CDs are looking amazing. There's something really cool that happens with the CD and the CD tray, I gotta say. Stickers are looking amazing. I designed the stickers, they're epic, they're holographic. Obviously you already know I call them masks. We're working on the packaging for the mask as well. Hit the link in the description to pre-order your CDs, get a mask, and contribute to the distribution of Meditations Volume 2. Jonathan Randolph, Bob Bennett, Schnobel. Rick, this time last week I was in Kosovo, that's nice. Yes, of course, the CDs, exactly.
I just spilled coffee on my hands and I had to clean my hands.
Artist, DJ, Wave Lord, and architect of the Meeting Wave universe.
Akira me see if I've heard anything from Captain Check.
By this means of effortless effort, the individual changes his policy. And a good example of this method of changing
Hello.
is the selection of an adequate vocal coach if you intend to take singing lessons. In the, shall we say, robusto style, the principal problem was to open your mouth and bellow. And nearly all, or many, of the older singers were quite content and happy if they could rattle the chandeliers in the back of the opera house. Then it was gradually discovered that this was the best way to ruin a voice that there was. These voices were damaged, and damaged terribly. Today we know that the best way to learn to vocalize is to reduce effort. Today we know that the best way to learn to vocalize is to reduce effort. The principal problem that every singer has to get rid of is his own throat. If he could lose it, he would sing better. Get his mind off of the noise he is making. Relax. And allow the breath to move as it will. And if he controls the breath with a minimum of mental energy, he will produce a pure tone. Or if he gets behind it and shoves with everything he has, he will develop only a badly pressured, badly trained voice. Today we know that the best way to learn to vocalize is to reduce effort. Today we know that the best way to learn to vocalize is
I can
to
turn it off. That's sick, man. This is how it should be.
This is actually really profound. This is the situation we find ourselves in. There are not two sides in which one is good and one is evil. There are two sides in which one feels that it is good and it believes incorrectly that the other one is evil. Well, both sides are pretty sure that their version of the world is the good one.
Wow.
Is and always has been
Always has been.
a battle of good versus good. Versus good. Versus good. Versus good.
No! Good versus good, Kira Dawn, Scott Adams, Norm MacDonald. Norm MacDonald was finally joined today by OJ up in heaven. Possibly. Does OJ go to heaven? Who knows?
Can you hear me? One, two. One, two. My microphone works, bitch. I just checked.
No! Good versus good, Kira Dawn, Scott Adams, Norm MacDonald. Norm MacDonald was finally joined today by OJ up in heaven. Possibly. Does OJ go to heaven? Who knows? Who knows? Mr. Accord, I was just thinking it was about 5 years ago that I was listening to Meaning Way while trying to sleep in the back of my car. What a way we have come! Where do you sleep now, Mr. Accord? And you called Mr. Accord because you were sleeping in a Honda Accord. And now you are sleeping on a solid gold bed. It's probably not that comfortable. Amazing! Proud of you. Wow. Wow. This time about 28 years ago, I was sleeping on or under, depending on what the weather was doing, a bench. Truly, it's a magical journey. Wow! Did we do the international high five? I can't remember. I meant to at one point, then I guess we didn't. Terrible. Okay, international high five. Let me know where you are, and is OJ going to heaven? Jonathan Ryan. Oh. Mr. Accord, I sleep on a nice mattress on a futon in an apartment now. Come on! Accord is actually a reference to stoicism. Accord is nature and not a stupid joke about a car. Of course! Of course! Of course! Sheila says I didn't have OJ in the Deadpool. Who is in your Deadpool? You have a Deadpool? That's very morbid, isn't it? Who's in your Deadpool? I hope I'm not in your Deadpool. Don't worry, I ain't going nowhere. I'm doing Noah numbers. Everybody knows that. BJDII, I remember coming across Meaning Wave 3 years ago when I was listening to Jocko's book on discipline. Suddenly, the Path started playing. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Tim, Oklahoma, that's between him and his God. That's right. Jonathan, SoFlo, USA, OJ going to fire. Firetown. JC Lionheart, left from New Jersey. Who am I to judge? Exactly. Sheila, you will live forever. Thank you. Full Killer, Maryland. That's up to God to decide. Exactly. BJDII, Tampa, FL. Feeling good and getting after it. Good for you. Free consciousness. OJ lived in my city. Wow. I had a friend of mine, I remember years ago, he's a DJ. He told me that Sharon Osbourne told him that what was actually going on in that car chase was that, well, this is what Sharon Osbourne told my buddy, is that OJ didn't do no murdering, but he was a drug dealer to the stars. He was a well-known coke dealer to the stars, and he was fleeing down that motorway because he had a load of blow in his boot. That's what Sharon Osbourne told my buddy. Wow. Free Consciousness Vegas, chilling. Mystery Court, OJ's cooking. Let that man cook. Sweat!
There is sound.
Everyone eventually recombines with the
What's
creator.
good?
May I take a while for that guy? May take a while for that guy. Didn't he write a book titled If I Did It? I don't know. I saw a video of him saying that it was very important that everybody get the Pfizer thing. And he had this funny little smirk on his face the whole time, and I did wonder how much they paid him. Dewey Evans, Canadian, Johnny Cochran, going to get him out of there. Chris Dubadov, Maryland, OJ, not good. Shaky Pavel, wow. Free Consciousness, we get the real tea on. Correct. Let's do an international high five for the gods, for the ancestors, for OJ, and for Norm MacDonald. 3, 2, 1. Hi. 5, 5, 5. Wow. Wow. There you go. How'd that feel? Varun Aya says, Kira, what would you tell a young person that wastes a lot of time feeling anxious about the future? Well, you answered the question anyway. Being anxious about the future is a waste of time. I played a song about this earlier. It fits into the same category. It's a song called Don't Worry. You know, worry is praying for what you don't want, is what I always used to say. Then I heard Terence McKenna say worry is praying to the devil. And that's even more of it. You have no idea. You do not know enough to worry. And you do not know enough to be anxious about the future. What you do know is that we made it this far. All right? We made it this far. All right? Thousands and thousands and thousands of years we've made it, right? Through all sorts of catastrophes and horrors and plagues and morons and idiots and earthquakes and explosions and lunacy and more morons and more plague and more, and yet here we are, all right? I got another song about that you might want to listen to. It's called We're All Gonna Make It. You know what I mean? Every generation fancies that it's going to be the one to face the apocalypse, and they do. You read books and shit, you'll get that. Everyone thinks Jesus is about to come back. Everyone thinks like it's about to go down, and what's the point, and all that, right? Here's the thing: we are the people that made it this far, and I suspect, based upon that evidence, that we make it further. And there is really no reason to be anxious about the future just for that alone. And aside from that, as you said in your question, it's a waste of time. You might as well be imagining a dog.
where each match is epic. Every game, totally unmissable.
I just drank a jar of custard. I just drank a
Paid all
jar
this
of
money for this
custard.
ring. Why am I not getting, consistent
Yeah.
performance here?
Well, when I was off camera
Camera
last,
shake. I usually
I
like
downed
when a game lets
a
me
jar
turn
of
camera
custard
shake
in a
down to like
in
a
a
2.
fucking
Like I
bowl.
like a little bit because it adds some immersion point. But I don't like it. I don't like a ton of it. 40% of Steam users don't recommend
Yeah.
PG2, and I guarantee it's
I
not
want
low
to eat
because of
some more,
performance.
but I've already had
You go
2
read a lot of the
fucking
reviews.
jars. That's
That's
fucked,
what I
man.
said. Go read the reviews. They spent
It's
time
well tasted,
trying to get it
so-
to run well, and they couldn't. They couldn't. Like, the PC user that I know, and especially if you go and look at Steam, number one, they do not tolerate bad performance, and they also don't just take the game as it comes. They go in and they try to fix it. They go in and try to get it to run better. They'll turn off different settings. They'll turn the lighting down, shadows down, textures down. They'll turn the resolution down. They'll get it. They want to get a little bit of consistency out of the game, or they want to get what they consider to be consistent performance, whatever their threshold is. I mean, I did that with Starfield. I spent about 5 minutes tweaking things and just kind of experimenting in an open area with the FPS. Yeah, did you play The Last of Us Part 1 port out of the box and not change anything? Right? Come on! It was what I said was so tame! I don't want to have to do that. Like, let me make it more clear why I said what I said. So when Jedi Survivor came out, and it ran like Dookie sauce on PC, and it ran like Dookie sauce on my PlayStation 5. Do you know what I didn't do? I didn't waste a minute of my time
Yeah,
trying
whatever,
to
sir.
fix it. Why? Because I'm on a console. I'm like, well, they're gonna have to patch this, and I just moved on. Because if your game comes out and it runs like that and it's bad and it's poorly optimized, I'm not going to take time to try to fix your poorly built game. I'm not going to do that. No. Now, if it's like, oh no, update your drivers, there's new drivers that'll fix the issue. Sure, I'll do that. That's sensible. I think that's sensible. That's fine. Oh, there's a patch. Download the patch. Okay, sure. Those things I think are fine. Those fair, but I'm not going to go beyond that unless it's Hellblade. Shut up about Hellblade. Hellblade is the one exception. I will in that game. Yes, I will. I will try to get it to run well, and I will also ban you if you continue to do that run well. If you guys continue to goad me about Hellblade 2, I will ban every gold badge, red badge. I'll ban my mods. I'll ban my producer. I'll ban all of you. I'll just sit here and talk by myself, okay? If you guys keep with doing the slander of Hellblade. Clip that. Put that in a video. Aren't swapping out DLSS and DLL files? No, I don't think I'm doing that. I don't think so. Oh my gosh. I forget. I think there was something in Destiny. There was something in Destiny at one point in time that people were like, I forget what it was. We went into a file and we changed something. I forget what it was. You just need to expect the worst from Hellblade 2 for your own health. We're trying to help you. Listen, intellectually, I know that that game is very likely going to disappoint me. Emotionally, I'm not prepared for that. You know, I got a head and a heart. I got both, okay? Like, intellectually, I know I will probably never get to hug Henry Cavill. But emotionally, I still really hope it happens one day. Like, that's the point. Is like, I know, it's probably going to disappoint me. It probably is. And I really hope that I'm wrong. The lower my expectations can be, the better experience I'll have in that game. better experience I have. And I would like to play the first Hellblade leading up to it. I don't know if we can work that out on the channel, but it is such a short game. We might be able to do that in like a 3-part series. I think that'd be really, really fun. And I could point out all my favorite parts, my least favorite parts, you know, some of my gripes. Maybe I can finally get that last stupid trophy, that dumb rune that I always miss in that one section. I don't know where it is. I don't know where it is. It's the one where you have to stay in the light and that stinking giant dog chases you. And if you go too far, you can't go back. And every time I get to the point, I'm like, I missed it. I was like, I don't know where it is. Does your head or your heart tell you that your farts feed children in Africa? I mean, it's very possible, Eugene. You know, if you crop dusted, you know, the shoe section of Target, and there was some guy that was going to come through there and buy the shoes, and he chose not to buy the shoes. And instead, he went home. He's like, gosh, it stinks over here. He's like, it smells like somebody burnt a cat, you know? And then he goes home and he decides, you know what, instead of buying those shoes, I'm going to invest. I'm just kidding. I'm not going there. So, yeah, I do think there's instances where my fart could feed, you know, a village. I think it's possible. I do. I think that it could happen. Butterfly effect, you know? The butterfly effect, man. Everything you do has an impact. You never know what it's going to lead to. Oh, my God. I'm concerned to know that Lono knows what a burnt cat smells like. I mean, I don't, but I just assume it would be terrible, you know? I'm assuming it would be terrible. I think what would be more concerning is if you assumed that it smelled good. You'd be like, no, it smells pretty good. I'd be like, wait, what? How do you know that? Like, I'm just assuming that when you burn an animal, it smells bad, you know? Because usually it's anytime hair burns. Like, if you've ever smelled somebody when, like, their hair gets singed, you know, because they get too close to something, you're like, oh, it smells terrible. It's the fartifly effect. Oh my gosh. He used to have cats but doesn't know. Almost everybody knows what a little bit of burnt hair smells like. It's easy to assume that a burned creature would be like 20 times. That's what I'm saying. Like a little bit of burnt hair, and you're like, ugh, like what happened? You know, imagine a full-grown animal, you know, even if it's dead, and that you're just deciding to cremate it in your backyard because you're freaking weird and don't want to take it to the pet store, right? Yeah, it would smell terrible. All of your neighbors would complain. They'd call the fire marshal on you. They'd be like, this guy's back here burning animals. The whole neighborhood stinks, you know? I used to work in kitchens, and yes, burnt hair smells terrible. Mm-hmm. Why do bird pigs smell pretty good? Because Trill. Listen, Trill. I know y'all, you know, don't like to be around farm animals all that much. But like, come on, dude. Have you never seen a pig? They don't have any hair. Of course they smell great. It's the fact that they don't have hair. You take dead animals to the pet store? Yeah? I live in the suburbs. I'm not going to bury the cat in my backyard, and you can't throw him in the trash. You take him to the pet store, and they'll cremate him. What are you doing? Listen, if you live out in the country, you can dig it pretty, you want to dig it deep enough that you don't get some, you know, nasty, you know, predators prowling around digging in your yard because they smell a dead animal. But, dude, I live in the suburbs. I'm not burying a cat in my backyard. They're, especially like a full-grown cat. Like, okay, maybe like a pet bird. Or like, you know, you flush a goldfish down the toilet. But a full-grown cat, you just take it to the pet store or the vet and they'll cremate it. You have a dead cat buried in my back? You do? See, no, thank you. No, I'm taking that to the store. I'm taking that to the vet or the pet store. I'm letting them do it. You know? Groundhogs want cat meat? I don't know. Imagine taking a dead
Thanks,
cat to the
Chris.
vet or a Petco.
What are you saying?
No, you just call them ahead of time. Yeah, I just called the pet store and said, hey,
I had
you
some
guys
custard.
treat sick
I
animals
ate some
there,
custard,
and,
mate. It was
and
well
do you
nice.
also put them down?
I'm stoned,
And they
so I
said
ate
yes.
custard and
And
it
I
was
took her to the
banging.
pet store. They
I
met me
had
outside.
two
and they
fucking
took
jars
her
of
back,
it.
and she was too sick. They couldn't help her. They put her
It
down.
was
and they
well
offered
tasty,
me
man.
the ashes, and I was like, I'm good.
Yeah.
She was she was a wonderful cat. You know, we said bye to each other at the door. She looked at me, she looked at me, calmed me down, she was breathing out. It's okay, you're safe. She looked at me, you know, her little paw came out, gave me a little touch, and I was like, this is the end, friend, you know? Call ahead and ruin the surprise. No, I wanted to make sure they did it. I wasn't just to take it to the pet store and hope that they do. Like, just walk in with a sick animal, like, help me! Like, you know, like they do in the
There's
movies. They go to
sound,
the
and
ER,
there's sound.
like,
I
help!
checked the
You know, I
stream
just walk into a
myself.
pet store and traumatize all the children.
Yeah.
Sick, meowing animal in my arms and wrapped in a towel. Oh, someone help me! My animal's sick. You don't just bury them in the backyard. If I would have gone out and discovered her dead rather than she was very sick, if I would have just found her dead, no, I would not have buried her in my backyard. No. I would have still found somewhere to have her cremated. I'm not doing that. No, thank you. I don't shred up a piece of my yard. No thanks, man.
Where?
Sounds more like a vet than a pet store. I'm not confused in my memory, English O. It was a pet store, and in the back of the pet store, they had a clinic where you could take sick animals, and you could also have them put down if you needed them to be.
Where is baked crisps? Fucking.
I'm not saying you can't take them to the vet. A lot of people probably do take them to the vet, but I call it pet store because a lot of the pet stores have, at least where we live, a lot of the pet stores have like a clinic in the back. They have places in the back like that they'll, you know, you can wash your dogs and all kinds of stuff. Walking with a dying cat, taking to customer service, asking if they do exchanges. That's right. All right, I forgot to do this, so we're going to do this for... Well, no, I'm not going to do this. We are going to shift gears in about 10 minutes. I'm going to show you guys some Witchfire gameplay. Before we do that, we're 8 members shy of the 25. Y'all are probably going to miss the goal this week just as well as last week. I thought maybe making it just like a goal for the week would help.
It's always show for you,
discuss in
mate.
the writer's room. I don't know, maybe we're approaching
I just
this
chill. I
goal.
watch
Maybe
this
the
guy. He
incentive's
talks
not
about
good enough.
games and stuff.
But we'll
But
figure it out. All right?
he's
We'll figure it out.
gagging for members
We've
and
always
shit.
been able to find ways to have those goals and those celebrations, and so we'll reassess. By the way, all gifted members get to come to Writer's Room now. All gifted members get to come to Friday Night Streams with Madam. And the incentive this week is, we did the Rage game last week. We played Hellstuck. And then this week's incentive is, well, it's the same as last week. We play a favorite game with 2 controllers. It's a cool thing you can do on the PlayStation, and we think it's pretty funny. We did it once with Horizon Forbidden West, and it was a really, really fun time. If you aren't familiar with Witchfire, they just pushed out new content, and I'm going to show it off. And we don't do gameplay a whole lot on the channel, but we received a code. No, not gaming setup. Okay. Thanks to the fans for sending a code terminal. Let's see here. Zinthos, thanks for renewing your membership. Gifted in Writers. Yeah, I mean, we've got about the last 10 minutes here. I can just kind of, briefly tell you that we just felt like we took all of the excitement out of getting a gifted member, because we basically stopped doing the debrief because it just took up too much of my time to do the debrief and to do Writer's Room. So only one segment could live. It was like, I can't do both. I wasn't having time to write my monologues and stuff. Like, my day was getting too long because we were doing too many segments. We would do 2 streams sometimes, a stream and an upload, and then
Is it all right for you?
and then I'm
Segments.
trying to write a monologue, in 45 minutes. I just didn't have enough time. So when we made that change, we basically took, in my opinion, I think we kind of took the wind out of the sails of membership. It's like, congratulations, you got a gifted membership, and you don't get anything. It was like, you get into the Discord, and that's why last month I did 3 of the Friday night streams for everybody. Because I was like, I wanted the gifteds to be able to come. So we finally made the decision yesterday. I was like, just let them come to everything. Like, let's just go back to what we were originally doing. Like, gifted members can come to everything. Synthos, thanks so much for the gifted member, taking us to 18 out of 25. Every 25, I give 5. So I'll give 5 back if we hit that 25.
So
We've
if I
not
type
missed
in the
that in
chat,
well
you
over
get
a year. That's a streak we've got
members.
going now. I gotta
I went
say,
for the
if I
ages
become a
ago.
paying member, it won't be for the games talk. It'll be for the comedy. Well, I mean, I hope you're saying that out of kindness.
I've got to write fresh.
I hope you mean that. And you're not like slamming me. And a 5 bomb from Siege Master takes us to 23. Thank you so much. We have, where were we yesterday? 65. So 65 and the 25 is going to be, no, I'm sorry, we were at 85. I'm sorry, 85. 85 and the 25 will be 110. And a 5 bomb from Zuby takes us past the 23 to 28. And a single from Tubbs takes us to 29. There it is. Now we're moving. Let me drop the 5 that I owe now for the first 25. You guys are cooking now. Let me do the 5 that I owe. This is a great way to introduce people to the community. They can come into the Discord. They can come to Writer's Room. They can come to Friday Night with Madam. There's all kinds of ways for them to enjoy that membership. Now, VIP on Fridays is still going to be just for VIPs. So if you want to come to that, that is going to be more unfiltered. That's going to be a little bit more of like a letting the hair down stream. Writer's Room is going to be primarily planning the shows. So if you want to upgrade to VIP, there is still a reason to do that. Kept the streak alive. We've not missed the 25 for well over a year now, and you guys now have, we were at 85, and now we've got 29, 114 on the week. You guys are almost to the halfway mark. The goal of the week was 300, and the reason we did that is we didn't feel like it was fair. It was like you guys were trying to hit total member counts, and we'd be like, we're really close to the 2,300, and then the next day I would wake up and I'm like, well, we fell. We're not close to that anymore, so. What do paying members get that gifted don't? I mean, paying members are going to get priority in Writer's Room. Paying members are going to get priority on Friday nights. And there's really easy ways for us to do that. I can set the chat. We still have a Member Plus at $6. We're wanting to deprecate the upper VIPs, and we're wanting to deprecate the 6. But we could still say, hey, if you're paying, you do, I still want to give a little bit more to paying members, and we'll brainstorm about that today. You guys can provide feedback. Like, if you're paying for your $6 membership instead of the 5 that the gifted or whatever, and you're like, hey, I respect the idea of like, hey, we're supporting the channel directly. We feel like we should get more. I don't think that's an unreasonable request. It wasn't.
Yeah.
Getting on the train, getting on the train. London Underground falls like it's just cocaine. Tickets are expensive, shit ain't cheap. Girl, the train's about to close, mind the doors beep beep. If you know, okay, but keep it on the down low. Finna do my things, don't get gassed, only show bros. Colours, lines, electricity, that's my rhythms. Trains are hella fun, on some shows like The Simpsons. If you see them colours, please don't hate. Have an open mind, think a bit and try and relate. That's enough about that, ain't trying to debate. Hold up, hang on, wait a second, that's my train, now I'm late. Now I'm late, what is calm? Man, she's chilling and I can't bar. Everyone is stressed like some pigs in some farm. Man, I can't feel just not cocaine. Tickets are expensive, shit ain't cheap. All the trains about to close, my doors beep beep. Getting on the train, getting on the train. Bounce balls like it's just not cocaine. Tickets are expensive, shit ain't cheap. All the trains about to close, my doors beep beep. Drive on, take me to my destiny. You're going north, south, east, going west of me, west of me, west of me, west of me, west of me.
This is take some. That song is fucking sick, mate. Fallout. Oh, I haven't watched Fallout. There's probably people on Discord now. Man needs. I've got a coffee, and I've got some kind of new tea. Turmeric tea. Turmeric tea. Timericans. Turmeric. I don't know. Whatever, yeah. Let's see.
Built a Vandercore, I drove this hellhole. Killed my family. Tonight, her empire crumbles. Killed world.
Fallout 4 is a massive game, deep with systems and mechanics that directly affect how easy it is to survive the post-apocalypse. While tutorials will explain some things, there's still plenty the game won't teach. Here are 14 things Fallout 4 doesn't tell you. Every station and settlement with a friendly crafting station is a storage extravaganza. You can use the transfer command to dump your junk and spare weapons in these locations, and come back for them at any time. What's even better is that all crafting stations in one area are linked. You can dump all your items into any workshop, for example, and access all of them from the nearby weapons workbench. This is hugely useful, as Fallout 4's complex crafting system requires you to constantly gather new resources for modding and repair jobs. A great tactic is to pick one go-to area like Sanctuary to dump all your excess materials and weapons into. You can fast travel back anytime your pockets are getting too full, or before ransacking an area, and it will all be ready and waiting when you come back to craft. It seems strange, but you can't throw grenades from inside of vats. You'll have to rely on your own aim if you want to blow something up. You can, however, throw a grenade and quickly pull up vats while it's still airborne, giving you a chance to detonate the explosive while it's still in the air. It takes some practice, but it can be lethal if you time it right. Using your crafting abilities, you can tear down the derelict houses in Sanctuary and replace them with new structures of your own design. Build enough beds, as well as accomplish enough Minutemen recruitment missions, and you'll soon have a bevy of settlers. This, in turn, will attract traders who will wander in with new wares to sell, including some killer weapons.
Let's see what you got.
Just make sure to loot all the old houses before taking them apart. This works for other settlements too, and it's well worth the effort to add extra food, water, and beds in order for these communities to grow. Power armor stays where you leave it, so if you run out of gas or want to save fusion cores, don't be afraid to abandon it. Just be sure to remember where you dropped it off. The map will display a helmet icon of the location of your power armor. Just be careful not to do this with multiple suits, as only your most recently used power armor will be marked. As you finish the intro of Fallout 4 and Vault 111, you will come to an elevator leading to the surface. Just before you write it up, create a save file. This point marks your last chance to respec your character and allows you to skip the 15-minute tutorial if you start a new game. It's also worth noting that if you save your game constantly, and have the game set to frequently autosave, it can get confusing when trying to remember which of your save files are which. Consider saving your game while looking at something important, like a person or a place, so you can better identify what you were doing at the time. As you gather followers, you'll discover that they tend to wander around your settlements. That can be a pain when you're trying to find someone in particular, like a merchant. You can waste a lot of time looking for them, so craft a bell at your main settlement's workbench. Ringing it will call everyone to you.
What do you mean?
Sure, your Pip-Boy is one of your most important tools for surviving the nuclear wastelands in Massachusetts, but did you know it also functions as a portable gaming console? The Pip-Boy has a tape drive, and that means you can play any mini-game tapes you collect on the go. No need to wait for a terminal. You can break down junk at workbenches to build more crafting materials, but you'll sometimes find yourself short of key components you need for your projects. That's where the tag command at the bench comes in. By tagging a material, you'll cause a magnifying glass icon to appear next to every piece of junk you encounter that contains that desired element. It's a great way to complete crafting and mod projects quickly. The ability to scrap everything saves huge amounts of time when you're trying to thin out your inventory and put some defenses up around your settlement. Simply drop whatever excess gear you have on the ground, pull up the build menu, and turn stacks of unneeded items into useful components in an instant. Sadly, the fuel that power armor runs on doesn't last forever, so you will frequently need to leave your suit behind. When you do, you may want to take the fusion core out using the transfer inventory command. Otherwise, NPCs might grab them when alerted. This is annoying at best when the NPCs are friendly, and catastrophic when they're not. There are 3 kinds of armor in Fallout 4, and they're not clearly defined. Some full suits are sort of self-contained full armor sets. You can't customize them or layer over or under them. Other armor, especially some kinds of clothing, act as an under armor layer which can be combined with over armor, head, chest, arm, and leg pieces. Experiment in your Pip-Boy to see which combinations work. Did you go right to the...
This film has everything.
Yeah, still sober, dude.
Do you want to make out? Or...
Nope. I mean, yes.
Whoa, what's that?
Let's host this.
The Fall Guy.
Order up some pizza because.
What's good? Hey Lisa. Hey can't read his name. My coffee's too hot to drink. I keep burning my hand, man. It's happened twice now. It's not been hot enough to make a fucking blister, but it's been close, it feels like. It doesn't hurt now, but it was a bit raised. It looked like it was going to have a blister or some shit. It just didn't. And I don't know what to watch on the. Oh, it's fucking Lord J, the bastard.
All this data.
You get Saspaya,
That's my. Oh.
I'm just smoking weed.
Here we go.
the quickest way from a billion points of data to a point of view. Saspaya.
So rare birds' eggs are being scrambled for Russian oligarchs, and Bill Oddie goes apeshit. He shows up at Claridge's wearing his Switzer's jerkin, and the pockets are full of every conceivable explosive.
I got the picture.
He walks in to the buffet area, the breakfast buffet. And people turn around, they say, isn't that the man from Springwatch? Someone else says, wasn't he once one of the goodies? Yeah, not anymore, now he's a baddie. Seconds later, carnage. Oddie is like a bearded Catherine wheel scything through the crowd. Ironically, so the oligarchs wearing the leather jackets are protected for the worst of the blast, but an innocent couple from the northeast on a city break are vaporized.
Sorry, are you asking me a specific question?
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Hold
the
on.
question is, if an RSPB
Yeah.
neo-fundamentalist was radicalised, Oddie sacrificed himself,
Yeah.
and the rest of them hauled up in Wookiee Hole 9 said to neutralise the threat, how would I proceed?
Simples.
Really want to know?
Yeah. Let's hear it. Anti-combat commander style.
No, if I stand up,
Oh, please.
at the floor.
Take the floor. The floor is yours.
So, in Special Forces, we have been given a license to use bespoke techniques, supervised weaponry, that sort of thing. My favourite for hand-to-hand combat is this brass.
Do that for me.
I've stuck a protruding blade on one side, it's sharp. What I would do is I'd tap the first insurgent, punch him full in the face as hard as I could until I felt splinter of bone and his nose was truly shattered. And then, as he's toppling backwards, grab hold of it with your right hand and bring my hand back with the blade like an arc across his throat, severing one or preferably both of the carotid arteries. You've got to be careful here because you've got to avoid squirting the jets of blood because you don't want to be blindly moving on to the next fella. It's quite weird this actually because if you get it right.
I was watching that because we're done Alan Partridge. Oh. Dead Island. Official solar resistance. Dead Island 2 looks sick, mate. Well, hello, mate.
Every game, totally unmissable.
Previously, with me, why?
And you think I'm gonna stop right there? You think that's the end of the line?
I'm not watching Doctor Disrespect. He's a bad hand. Oh, is this guy playing games? Yeah, he's playing the fucking... I want to play this game. But it's really expensive.
Think about
It's a PS5 game, so it's like fucking 60 quid or something. No myth. Like, it is kind of like Starship Troopers. It's got them alien things, you know, like little bugs and that. Yes, please. Frankie.
more of these.
The cat's clawing the box. What are you doing? Hey.
My arm broke. Ow. Still breaking. Yeah. A couple more balls for this. Alright, hang on. Gotta reload. Yeah. Punch you guys, I guess.
Little bit of weeds. Just a little bit of
Alright, there we
weeds.
go. And I'll proceed to miss most of those shots. Yeah, I guess I'm still just running. Ow. I'm not skim steel. Alright, well, away we go then. You know what? There we go. No, I hit a rock. Alright. Hang on. Here we go. Oh. I think I just hurt myself more. No. Okay. I don't even have a crosshair anymore. Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, it's supposed to be over dead. Yeah, good. I think there's more stuff over here that we can get. Ow. Ow. Oh. That's around a lot longer than I thought I would. Great day for democracy. How are you liking the new guns? The new guns are interesting. Some of them I enjoy, others not as much. Like the crossbow I find fun, but I don't think it's very good. The rifle is weird. The sniper rifle. Sometimes it feels really good, sometimes I don't really like it. Depends on what distance I can be using it at.
Here, okay, cool. Cool. Yeah, just grab the EAT. Blow it up from here. Yeah, the new marksman's rifle I like with it. Hey, this is empty. Why is that the case? Yeah, that one's dead. Flashlight on. Already have 300 or 830 super credits. Very awesome.
See you later.
I don't have that many because I just bought this thing the other day.